Here are the 9 streams of income that I use to take my small business full time. Hi, if you're new here, my name is Rona. I am making the cute life on YouTube and Instagram where I share cute crafty stuff and all things small business. This year I took my small business full time and it has honestly been like that. It is like a breath of fresh air. It's been the best thing in the world. I was running workshops last week and I was saying that, you know, I'm still working a lot of hours and probably still just now a little bit less pay than I was in my career as a teacher. But see, just for those, like this morning we just had a nice wee slow morning, then I dropped him at nursery and then like I went and got like a Tim Hortons and stuff. Like I just sat with a wee coffee and it's not totally sunk in yet. Like I'm still like pinching myself, and to be honest, hopefully I always still do that. Like I was just sitting with my coffee and my little £1 breakfast meal deal, like this is actually my life just now, and yeah, it is, it's just incredible. So hopefully from this video you'll, even if you're doing some of them already, like maybe get some ideas of like ways that you can, things that you can put your small business into to help you grow as well and get some extra money coming in. Before I get into it, even if you do not subscribe to this channel, although I'd obviously love if you did, then could you just please hit the like button for me? I know I'm a nightmare for that, at watching videos and not liking them. Like I watch it for whatever I want and then I just turn it off and go away. So if at this point you could hit like, feel free to comment absolutely anything. It's just nice to know that people are there. Okay, so first of all, 9 streams of income might seem like a lot, but you do need to remember that yeah, I'm a single mum, so if I was going all in this, I had to go all in, and yeah, I've got these 9 different streams of income. But like I said, even if you can just like get a wee idea from it, then that would absolutely make my day. I'm not going to go into these too much or say how much that I'm making from them. If that's something that you want to know, I think I'm going to do a video at the end of this month and see like how much I've made from each. So again, like please feel free to subscribe and follow along. But yeah, sometimes like I know I've watched ones in the past and they'll be like, oh, even there's someone that I love on YouTube and they are like an Etsy seller, and she'll be talking about her YouTube videos and say, oh, I make like £2,500 from my YouTube videos, but like that's nothing, like that's not even important to me, it's this. And I'm like, oh my god, if I was making £2,500 from my YouTube videos a month, like that is all of my mortgage, but that's my life paid for in those YouTube videos if that was a thing. So yeah, in this one I'm not going to say how much I'm making from each because I'm not kind of advertising that on my thumbnail or anything. I don't want to put anyone under that pressure. But yeah, like I said, I will probably do another one like that at the end of the month, or probably, which is quite soon now. So yeah, feel free to kind of follow along for that. So my number 1 is Etsy. Now, if you don't know so much about me, I started off as like, well, I mean I still do it, like I make physical products that I sell. So I started off on Etsy selling glass etched cups. I don't even have any kind of round about me just now, but that is still like my thing. Like I do make like handmade products, handmade gifts and things like that. So yeah, my number 1 is Etsy. Reasons why I love Etsy, obviously because it was the first place that I ever sold on, but also like I've only recently started using social media for my business, but yeah, I made so much money on Etsy before it anyway, because Etsy, like, you drive the traffic to you. Like I put no effort into it. I made products, I listed them, they sold, and that was it. Like I wasn't needing to be on social media like promoting them or anything like that. Like they just sold. I suppose I'm lucky, but obviously I did put a lot into like my SEO and things, so it wasn't just totally luck. Like, and again, I can go more into my Etsy strategies in another video. But yeah, number 1 stream of income, Etsy. Okay, my second, probably my second favourite, but I like I said, I'm not, this isn't a scripted video, I just have a list of these in front of me, so this is like my second focus, and I've got written down YouTube. I only started YouTube in about, I think it's the end of March, April this year. But see, if you're not doing YouTube videos, like, I was gonna say why not, but I do see some people that'll post the same content on here and it doesn't really perform, and I suppose I can kind of see like why you would give up then. So yeah, again, it's just to give you a wee idea, but for me, definitely YouTube became like my absolute new favourite, because yeah, I was posting the same kind of reels that I was on Instagram on YouTube, but they were just like growing arms and legs on YouTube. Like, I think my highest performing reel on Instagram's like got about 250,000 views, whereas over in YouTube it's got 3.2 million views is my highest, and I've got a couple that are up at like that kind of 500,000. It's weird now on YouTube. See if I don't get, like, I've had a couple recently like not performing right away, and yeah, it's funny because it does kind of, you're like that, oh, what have I done wrong in that one? But if I don't get like about 10,000 views, at least 10,000 views, I'm a bit disappointed. Whereas over on Instagram, I'm like, God, I just want to get over that 1,000. I feel like, yeah, I want to get over that. So yeah, you still, if you go over and do YouTube, you still need to kind of edit them. Although while I was thinking about this, I was like, why am I not using, is it like CapCut or something like that to edit my video, and then I can just post it and add text over it on each platform? Why am I not doing that? So that's something for me at the end of this, because I've just been like actually editing the video on Instagram or on YouTube. Although to be honest, I'm quite tight for money. Like, if I can not spend an extra little bit, I will. But yeah, YouTube is like one of my new favourite streams of income. I love it. Definitely still learning a lot, but I do love it. Number 3, like, this is another one of my favourite ones this year that I'm going to try and do a bit more of next year, which is markets. We were talking about this a lot last week when I was running some workshops, and people were saying, oh, I had someone last week that was like, oh, I signed up for a market that was £150, but I made over £1,000 from it. And I was like, wow, like, I love that. Like, that's amazing. And just now I've just been trying to do like one market a month, and it's the same with all of this. Like, I'm not wanting to push myself. I'm wanting to like have a wee kind of easier life just now. And again, everyone's in different phases, but for me just now, I'm not wanting to, like, I think in June, honestly, if I was getting like 3 hours sleep, that I was happy with that. Because my Etsy was just like crazy, and I'm expecting that again when it comes into Christmas, but I'm enjoying like getting a wee bit of money from each thing and just enjoying each thing just now. So markets, definitely I'm going to do more of next year. You see a lot of people that'll, is disillusion maybe the word, like they'll maybe go on Etsy and they don't sell anything on there, and then they just kind of give up. But like, yeah, go and do markets. It's honestly just, yeah, it's just different. And sometimes you'll feel, and especially going into Christmas as well, like there'll be a lot of people out there with money to spend, and they'll just like see wee things and just want to buy them. Okay, my next one I've already mentioned, although when I've said already about workshops, I was meaning about cricket workshops that I was doing. But workshops this year, in fact, I'm going to go to the cricket one first. So cricket is another one of my streams of income. It's actually this week, is it the most I've made this week? I think it's the second highest like stream of income for me this week, because last Saturday, Sunday, I done 2 cricket workshops. So I suppose that's like a brand ambassador thing. I'm so fortunate that a couple of years ago I was approached by the most amazing person, Kate Smith, and she asked if I could do little crafty workshops for her in Glasgow. And yeah, honestly, it changed my life. Just, I won't even go into it too much in this video, but I'm so proud to be a brand ambassador for cricket. That comes with like going to, so last Saturday I went to Falkirk Hobbycraft, Sunday I went to Livingston Hobbycraft, and I just ran like workshops where people come in, and honestly I just chat like all things cricket. I like to get people like just getting ideas together, like ideas for projects, and sharing tips and hacks and just talking about cricket. And honestly, last week, I don't know if anyone from those workshops will end up watching this, but like, yeah, I was buzzing for days after those ones last week. So yeah, cricket is one of my streams of income. It's not one that I can rely on, and it's only because I don't do those workshops every week. So like, I think I had a lot in May, or I had some in May, but I don't think I had any June, July, August, September. So yeah, I went 4 months this year without doing any of those. But then, like I said, I done 2 last week. I think I've got 3 in November and 3 in December. So that's obviously like really good. So it is a stream of income that I've got. It's not my highest. Like it's just not one that I can kind of rely on every month. Another wee thing though, if you do use Cricut, because I tried this, didn't get into it, but the Cricut cap artist, so if you do use Cricut and you make SVGs and things, you can apply to be a Cricut cap artist so that your SVGs are on Design Space, and then any time that people use them, then you get paid money from that. Just now I think it's full because I did apply and it just says like you're on a waiting list type thing. I tried to use my kind of ambassadoriness because I did email and I was like that, oh, like I've got like a YouTube short that's at over 3 million views, and I had a lot of people messaging saying, oh, can you share that design? And I was like, well, I can't share the design because some of my own SVGs are in there, so I can't put it on Design Space. And I do sell my SVGs on Etsy, but honestly I'd happily not do that and just have them on Design Space, although honestly my SVGs are just now my highest performing ones. Are they my highest? Yeah, they have been my highest performing sales this week anyway. So yeah, Cricut is that one. If you do more social media and YouTube things, you'll hear a lot of people saying like the majority of their money comes from doing like that brand ambassador stuff. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, I get a little bit more of that next year, but yeah, we'll see. So back to workshops then. So yeah, like I said, my ones last week where I put under that kind of Cricut category. So workshops for me, when I've got it written down as that other stream, is like ones that I run myself. So I think I started this in about June. I approached John Lewis in Glasgow and I asked if I could go in and deliver some workshops. But then from that, like, I actually ended up getting a few other contacts who've been booking me for things in different like events. What did I have last month? It was like a baby shower one. I've done ones for like all sorts of like, even just like going back to work after summer, there was people that done, what do you call that, like team building type things and making things with them. I've got ones next month for like Christmas jumpers, which is what I do with Cricut, but these ones I'm kind of doing like off my own back, taking on materials and things like that. But yeah, so workshops, you'll see, if I was to recommend ones to watch for that, is it like Crafty Mariana, I think, is someone on Instagram who does like all sorts of different crafts. There's a local one for me called Punts Pots. She's in Glasgow and she does like pot painting, that's hard to say, pot painting workshops. And there's another one I found recently, and they're down south somewhere, and she does little kind of craft workshops, and she's got her own like store and things, but definitely something to look into. I actually contacted them recently because I seen that she was a former teacher, and I was like, oh, I'd love to do more. And she was saying about like approaching local schools, so that's something that's on my to-do list, like approaching local schools and seeing about doing like a wee after school club. Like, I'll need to look into it, but I'm thinking like bring whatever, like I don't know, I was going to say a fiver there, but that's just off the top of my head. But then yeah, just doing like different crafty stuff with them, like it doesn't need to be Cricut and key rings or whatever else, like just crafty stuff with kids. So yeah, definitely another one of mine that I'm hoping to grow a little bit more. Okay, next one for me is events. So see if I start to, I'm going to say make money easier, but like if I do have more money coming in for YouTube and things, and I can like prioritise different areas, this is one that I would put more focus into, just because I'd say the amount of money I make for the time that I put in is better. And it's definitely something that like one of my friends, just doesn't mind me saying this, but I've got like another friend who is as well, like a single mum, and she works so hard, and I wish, like, see if I could kind of do this business to help the two of us. Like, I'd love to just get her involved, and like, yeah, I'd love that. Better not say that too much, she'll be like, what the hell, quite happy is my job just now. But I just love, like, see just something where the two of us don't have that pressure of going into work, and we can just focus more on like the kids. Yeah, I just love that. So, and this would be something that I'd want to get her like to kind of help me with. Yeah, is events. So like I think the most popular ones are like obviously weddings, baby showers, all of that kind of things, like especially because it's cricket that I do, like making those like signs. I cannot think of that word right now. Like the wee names, like wee favours and things like that. Okay, so I'm gonna I feel bad saying this one, but well, my mum would laugh at this. So a lot of people, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll know that my mum sadly passed away in February. And I remember sitting in the funeral home and there was this little table in between us. And it had like wee things that you can do. I went away in a wee dream there, but it had like wee things that you could do, like the wee, like that's what you can do, like put ashes into jewellery and stuff like that. But yeah, I'd thought like I messaged someone else that does cricket, and I can't remember now off the top of my head who it was, and they sent me a picture of like a sign that they'd made for their mum's funeral. So sad the amount of people that have lost this year. So yeah, something that I've done now is like I've made like a wee kind of prototype sign, and it is in there because I've had a few people that have said, oh, could you make me this, and it'll be like their loved one's name and then with a few pictures on it. So yeah, saddest one, I actually don't even know if I'm going to put this in the video or not, but then yeah, because it feels sad to say that you make money from something like that, but I suppose it's just one of those things, isn't it? Like, yeah, it's one of those things. Oh, I'm going to move on from that wee sad topic. Okay, so this next one is, I think for like this month, this is my second highest earner from this month, which is tutorials. So I have, it's like Calendly or something it's called. But it's just like a calendar that people can go on and book time slots with me, and I've got that on. I've got like different Pinterest posts that have got it in there, like talking about like if you need cricket one-on-one support. So I've got like different Pinterest posts with it. I've got like Gumtree ads and stuff, and what's the other way? Oh, well, it's in like all my YouTube stuff. So if anyone's looking at cricket and then they see me, then it's probably in my like description in this video, and I think it's in all of them, that you can book this one-to-one cricket workshop. And yeah, I think the past, I think that's been about 7 or 8 weeks now that I've made like at least £100 a week from doing those workshops. Like I think it's on at £35 an hour, and so just from doing like 2, 3 of those, 3, 4 a week, like I'm making like 3 of those a week, and I'm already over £100. And I don't know what happened, like I said, about 7, 8 weeks ago, that they just kind of took off. So my last 2 are both to do with Amazon, but slightly different. So number 1, Amazon selling, so there's not much to say about that. Basically the same things that I've got on Etsy, I also have on Amazon, because I just realised that, yeah, there's a market there. Like, I can't believe the amount of people that I say, like, oh, I sell on Etsy, and they're like, oh, I've never used that, I don't sell on, like, I've never bought in on Etsy, because for me, if I need a personalised thing, I go straight to Etsy. But obviously Amazon now is, like, it's crazy, like that, the Amazon van, there'll never be a day that the Amazon van isn't in my street delivering a package to someone. So selling on Amazon is one of them. If you want to know more about that, please, again, just let me know. But then my other one is Amazon affiliate links. So even for my YouTube videos, I think you'll see down in the description, all of them have like linked. If it's a cricket one, it'll be like whatever I use. I think for all of them it's got like the lights and things that I use from Amazon. So you're making money from my affiliate links. That is all of the streams of income where like money actually comes in from. But I'm going to share like this kind of last 3 things that, even though I don't directly make money from these, they drive traffic to each of those things that makes money. So number 1 would be my Making the Cute Life Instagram, because if I'm guessing a lot of people that watch this video, you've maybe came from that Instagram. So just being on there as like a crafter and small business owner, yeah, like creating contacts on there and people that, yeah, if they see I post a video talking about my streams of income, then you'll want to go and click on it and see like, well, actually, how am I making these? How did I take this business full time? One of those would be my business website. So this was something I only kind of started this year, but having a business website which has like basically all of those things on it, because then if anyone types in like Glasgow workshops, Glasgow Hindu workshop, stuff like that, then they find me. Quite far down the list just now, but getting there. But also, if you do have a website, I would totally recommend getting a blog on there, because then what you can do is, not even like, it might seem cheesy as well, but not even for people to just go on and read and be like, oh, what have they written in their blog now? But just that, see if you put any blog post and then go on Pinterest and add pins that'll direct people to that, and you have like affiliate links in there. Have your affiliate links, have like links to stuff that they can buy, like do like your 10 top gifts for Christmas and have like 9 other things, but then one of your products in there. Like, yeah, do it. Great thing to do. And then the last one for me is I've just started using like my own business Instagram, but I'm doing it a wee bit differently. Again, I could probably do a full video just on that, so I won't say too much about it. But I've been using my business Instagram to kind of sneakily sell my own stuff, but also put on like affiliate links as well, so again it's driving traffic to like a couple of different things. Okay, that was so much. I feel like I'm actually out of breath just from talking about that. I feel like you try and get it all out in one go. I might actually start doing these like talking to someone else, because it's nice just to have like a wee easy going chat about it. But like I said, if there's anything else that you want to know, please let me know in the comments. Yeah, I'd love to know if you've been given any ideas from these, and if you want to know more about any of them, then also just, yeah, let me know. But other than that, I can't believe the sun has actually came out here today, because it was like so stormy and horrible earlier. But I'm going to go and, well actually I'm probably going to go and edit this video, see how it looks. But yeah, on you go, have a lovely day, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.